not everyone dreams in color. Around 12% of people dream in black and white. We spend around a third of our lives asleep. Somnophobia is the fear of falling asleep. Hypnic jerks affect over 70% of the population. Hypnic jerks are the sensation of falling and can wake people up from sleep. It's impossible to sneeze while sleeping. Everybody who sleeps dreams, even if they don't remember them. Most people have somewhere between 4 and 6 dreams per night. The perfect nap, according to NASA, lasts for 26 minutes. Sleeping in 2 segments was normal in the 17th century. People would get up in the middle of the night for an hour or two and read, pray, be intimate, or socialize with others. 30% of American adults sleep less than 7 hours per night. The half-life of caffeine is about 5 to 6 hours, meaning it can affect your sleep if consumed too close to bedtime. Some sharks need to keep moving, even when they sleep, to ensure a constant flow of water over their gills for oxygen intake. Staying up all night to study can reduce your capacity for learning and remembering new facts by 40%. You can lose over a pound of weight while you sleep from exhaling and calories burned. 1 in 4 married couples sleep in separate beds. Some marine mammals and birds sleep with one hemisphere of their brain at a time. Research shows you'll sleep better during a new moon and worse during a full moon, although the reasons are unclear. Sleep consolidates memories that are relevant for an individual's future plans. Onerophobia is the fear of nightmares or dreams. Humans can sleep with their eyes open. Blind people often struggle with sleep because they have no perception of light. The longest someone has gone without sleep is 18 days, 21 hours, and 40 minutes. Elephants sleep less than any other mammal. Finding it hard to get out of bed in the morning is a real condition called dysania. The average person falls asleep in 15 to 20 minutes. The position you sleep in can affect your dreams. Sleeping on your stomach can lead to more vivid dreams. The percentage of survey participants who reported sleeping for more than 9 hours over a 24-hour period increased from 28% in 1985 to 37% in 2007. Snoring can be a sign of sleep apnea, a serious sleep disorder that can lead to high blood pressure and heart disease. If you have a partner who snores, you're losing an average of 1 hour of sleep per night and being woken up about 20 times. 2/3 of a cat's life is spent asleep. Regular snoring can thin the gray matter in the frontal lobes of the brain, which helps regulate emotions and attention. There are 84 recognized sleep disorders organized into 8 categories in the International Classification of Sleep Disorders. The average person spends 6 years of their life dreaming. People have reported more sleep problems since 2020 due to the pandemic. The amount of sleep a person needs varies depending on their age. Newborns need around 14 to 17 hours of sleep per day, while adults need 7 to 9. The world's largest sleepover was held in 2019 in the UK, with over 2,000 people attending. The scientific name for sleepwalking is somnambulism. You can only dream about faces you've already seen. Drowsy driving can be as dangerous as drunk driving, as it impairs reaction time and decision-making skills. Your brain selectively filters out noises that might wake you up as you sleep, specifically those that don't suggest you're in danger. Accumulated sleep debt cannot be fully repaid by just one night of good sleep. Most dreams last between 5 and 20 minutes. The average person can survive 2 weeks without water, but only 10 days without sleep. There's evidence that pets, and even insects, can experience insomnia. The dreams we have during REM sleep are usually more bizarre than the ones we have during non-REM sleep, which instead tend to be repetitive. 20% of pilots have admitted to making a serious error due to sleepiness. Pain tolerance is reduced by sleep deprivation. After 17 hours spent awake, we would feel as if we had a blood alcohol level of 0.05%. A snail can sleep for 3 years. The economic cost of undiagnosed sleep apnea in the United States is nearly $150 billion per year. It's not uncommon for deaf people to use sign language in their sleep. The world's largest bed measures 86 feet long and 53 feet wide. REM sleep is the stage associated with vivid dreaming. Astronauts often experience sleep disturbances in space due to the absence of the Earth's natural day-night cycle. One complete sleep cycle is 90 minutes. A recent study discovered a small molecule in brain cells associated with sleep regulation, and people with a genetic variation of this molecule have a higher risk of suffering from daytime sleepiness. Your ability to remember your dreams vanishes quickly. You forget 50% within 5 minutes of waking up, and forget 90% within another 5 minutes. Sleep disruption caused by working nights is even classified as a potential cause of cancer by the World Health Organization. Deficiencies in certain vitamins and minerals can cause sleep problems. The most important are vitamin D and E, B12, B6, and magnesium. The natural sleep-wake cycle is regulated by the stress hormone, cortisol. The act of sleep-talking is known as somniloquy and takes place during overlapping states of consciousness. It normally lasts a couple of seconds. Snakes don't have eyelids, so they have to sleep with their eyes open. It's thought that up to 15% of the population are sleepwalkers. Humans are the only mammals that sleep that will delay it willingly. The world's largest pillow fight involved 4,201 participants and took place in Chicago in 2015. Light exposure, even just to the glowing numbers on an alarm clock, can cause sleep disturbance even if it doesn't wake you up. If someone is deprived of REM sleep on one night, they tend to experience an increase in REM sleep on subsequent nights. This is known as the REM rebound effect. Men have dreams about other men 70% of the time. Women dream about men and women equally. During sleep, the brain undergoes various processes, including cleaning out toxins that accumulate during waking hours. In Japan, napping at your job is seen as a sign of being hardworking. Parasomnia is a term that refers to unnatural movements during your sleep. Relying on sleeping pills regularly can lead to dependency. Your body temperature drops during sleep, and a cooler room is generally more conducive to sleep. Melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep, is best produced in total darkness. Lucid dreaming, where the dreamer is aware they are dreaming, often occurs during REM sleep. Morning people are more likely to have successful careers. We snore only during non-REM sleep. Some people have reported sending text messages while asleep, with no recollection of doing so upon waking up. This is known as sleep texting. Those born blind can experience dreams involving things such as emotion, sound, and smell rather than sight. Researchers have discovered that orb-weaving spiders wrap their prey in silk that contains a chemical with sleep-inducing properties. The body struggles to adapt to changing sleep cycles, so people who regularly work different shifts will often suffer from insomnia. Tigers and infants sleep about the same amount. Complete silence during sleep may not be necessary, and some people find white noise or soft music helpful for relaxation. A lack of sleep can weaken your immune system. Before the invention of electricity, people slept an average of 9 to 10 hours per night. Almost everything we know about sleep was discovered in the last 30 years. 41% of the British population sleep in the fetal position. Sleep experts have discovered a direct link between people's favorite sleeping positions and their personalities. Genetics can affect how you sleep. After a child's birth, parents lose between 400 and 750 hours of sleep in just the first year. Some birds can sleep while perched, using a specialized locking mechanism in their legs to stay in place. Many people experience hallucinations before or after sleep. A person grows around 0.3 inches while sleeping. However, they shrink back to normal size during the course of the day. More than any other light, blue light suppresses the secretion of melatonin, a hormone that controls our body's internal clock. A reduction in sleep has been associated with an increased appetite, mainly attributed to a decline in the levels of leptin, the hormone responsible for regulating appetite. It's a myth that you swallow 8 spiders a year while asleep. People who sleep less than 6 hours per night have a higher risk of developing dementia. The University of Chicago opened the world's first sleep laboratory almost a century ago, pioneering research on sleep and its effects on the body. Microsleeps are very brief episodes of sleep that last only a few seconds and are often experienced without the person being aware of them. The majority of growth hormone is released during deep sleep, particularly during the first half of the night. This hormone is crucial for growth, cell repair, and overall development. And finally, did you know that you can get the New York Times best-selling book, Why We Sleep by Matt Walker, completely free with an Audible free trial? We'll leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. Thanks for watching.